Hello. Welcome back to the Skeleton Rap. This is episode 19. 19, buddy.
19.
Oh,
One
yeah.
more, we hit 20.
Oh, me. Actually, I was telling my coworkers about my podcast.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Hey, Jesse, if you're listening to this shit, hell yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah.
I was showing him the one where I was like in a ski mask and he was like laughing at that shit. He was like, I'm gonna listen to these fucking bitches. And I was like, hey, that's fucking homie shit. So,
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
But, yeah, almost episode 20, bro.
Yeah, welcome back.
This motherfucker can almost buy beer.
Welcome.
Almost by beer.
Yeah.
You know, with that shit, apparently the whole age used to be 18.
Yo?
But then it was like some shit, and then it turned into like 18 for guys and 21 for girls. Or no, 21 for guys and 18 for girls.
Here?
Yeah, I think in Oklahoma especially. And then like some shit happened where like, so all the guys and the girls would get together for like parties and shit, and they would like send out the girls on beer runs. And then somebody got like, were like fed up with this shit and like took it to court for something or other because he like tried to buy beer. And he was like, oh, it's some fucking bullshit. Like, how come they can get it at 18 and we have to wait till 21 and this and that? And the guy, the fucking court eventually was like, oh, yeah, okay, for sure. And they made it all 21.
Damn.
So he hoed everybody.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Some bullshit.
Okay. I mean,
But yeah, shit. Okay, first up, you have fucking shit about some paralyzed man says his first words with...
with
what
the
was it?
brain chip. Okay, so...
was it the Neuralink or was it some other bullshit?
Nah, it was just the brain chip. I don't know what the fuck it was, but like... A paralyzed man, basically in a vegetative state, like, you know, can't move, nothing, you know? Basically in a coma, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about a coma, but
like some Stephen Hawking shit.
Yeah, pretty much. He can't move. He's just bedridden forever.
Damn.
Well, they got this technology, like a brain chip is what they call the brain chip. He said his first words in like 3 years.
What did he say?
He said, "Give me a beer," is what he said.
No fucking
Oh
way.
yeah, he said, "I want a beer" or some shit like that.
No way, that's fucking crazy.
So that's fucking Imagine.
Imagine
You're like, yo, get me in a room with Snoop. And like,
you saw he was performing around here recently.
Yeah,
He was?
Yeah,
he was. Yeah,
Where?
Snoop, Ice Cube, and then somebody else.
Where was it? Was it here? Or?
It was here. Yeah,
At the
It was in
Paycom Center?
Oklahoma.
I don't even know when was it.
Maybe a week ago or some shit.
Swear.
Not a week ago.
Well, fuck, I couldn't even go into that shit. I should. Parole would have been like, nah. No, I'm just.
Damn, fuck it.
I ain't even on parole, but.
Nah, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, what are your first words if you like?
If I hopped out of like a 3-year coma? Shit.
No, but like if you had the brain chip.
Like if I couldn't talk and then all of a sudden I could.
Yeah.
I don't know. What the fuck would I say? I'd probably say some bullshit like
I'd say
I don't know, some bullshit.
I'd say some bullshit.
Like wasn't the voice actor for Bugs Bunny in like a coma or some shit?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they were like one day he just like woke up and they were like the doctors were like testing him or some shit and his first words back was like, yeah, what's up, Jack? Like fucking Bugs Bunny.
No way.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd say some bullshit for real.
What would you say?
Some
bullshit.
Give me a 2 for 6.
Give me a 2 for 6.
2 for 6.
Yeah.
A 10-piece and a fucking double quarter pounder.
What would you say, Mr. Gustavo?
I don't know. It just depends on the scenario. Like, if I'm in a hospital, I'd probably just say no fucking way. Like, that's probably, knowing me, that's probably what I would say. Just no fucking way. That's probably what I would say.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna lie to you. First thing to come in my mind.
Nah, you're lying, bro. You know damn well the first thing you'd be like, is OBJ still in the Rams? Is OBJ still in the league, bro?
Oh,
I mean,
God. I'll probably wake
what
up and
month
be
is
like,
it? Is the NFL season already going?
I'd wake up and I'd be like on that bullshit. I was like, damn, I had a crazy ass dream. Like,
Oh, God. I'd wake up and be like, just kidding. Gotcha. No.
I mean,
It's like best sleep of my life.
it's like, damn, I slept in 3 years, yo. Like, holy shit.
how do you think that shit feels like, though?
It's like a
probably
really long
waking
dream.
up, yeah.
It's a really long dream because you still have brain activity and shit. It's apparently what it's like.
And even
Actually,
then, it'd probably
for some
be shortened because a lot of people like
Yeah.
go into a coma and it's like, dog, like I feel like I was out for like a couple days max. And
Yeah,
it's like
no,
years.
that's what people. That's what people be saying. People be saying like they'll go to sleep, or they go into a coma, slip into the coma, and then they wake up and they'll be like, "Ooh, yeah,
Like, finally some good sleep.
yeah, God."
I mean, that's pretty cool because it's almost like you just
that's cool.
Fast traveled.
Oh God. Yeah.
Well, for them, it's almost like
fast traveled. You mean time travel?
or time traveled, I guess.
More
Yeah,
like
but
time traveling. Fast traveling is getting from one place to another. I mean, I guess you fast travel.
Fast travel to the hospital.
I guess so.
To the ER. Yeah.
But I mean,
It's like, man, I could have sworn I was driving. What the fuck?
I mean, I could have swore I was just in bed a second ago. Damn. It's like
I feel like I don't know.
now I'm wearing these fucking yellow hospital socks and shit.
The grippy socks.
Yeah, the grippy socks.
Work sock.
Where did we go that they gave us grippy socks at? Sky Zone.
Sky Zone
Gave us grippy socks. Let's try out them bitches.
That reminds me of that one motherfucker that went into a coma and only woke up when motherfucker was like chicken strips. And so
What?
someone was in a coma and he only woke up when somebody said his favorite meal and it was chicken strips.
Oh yeah, and he was like,
No
yo.
fucking way.
Yeah,
I think I
it
saw
was
that.
like, yo, chicken strips.
Yeah, apparently also it's the same like getting knocked out or like not the same but like vice versa.
Uh-huh.
Because like a lot of fighters say like if they get knocked out in the ring and it'll be like a couple of seconds or even a minute and they'll wake up and be like, what fucking day is it? Like it'll feel like a couple days to them.
Oh,
Just
what
like
the
that split
fuck?
second of like just going cold and coming back. It's pretty
That's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
This would be dope, honestly. Shit, I'm finna reach enlightenment if I did some shit like that.
I mean,
Imagine
coma.
like that guy that woke up. He just like woke up, and then he just went back,
Back to sleep.
Yeah, just-
That's some shit I would do. Fuck.
knock out
He's like,
again.
yo, he's finally up. Where the fuck my chicken strips?
Where the chicken strips at? Oh, y'all ain't got them, bet.
Bet.
But
Bet.
I'm asleep.
I
Hell yeah. Shit, that shit would be crazy.
mean,
Next here, I got written about turning red and its over sexualization by the media. I should specify.
because okay, good because
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
talking about this bullshit, and I was like, you motherfucker, we were just talking about this shit last
Yeah,
episode.
no,
we were
no.
just
And I was
talking
like,
about
you.
No, I have a
motherfucker.
reason, a separate reason to bring it back. I promise.
Okay.
Okay, so back before it was coming out, or back when it had just came out, a lot of like people, specifically like just the media in general, they were like, they were mad at the shit because in it there's this like so. The story goes that like her family has like this long line connection of like with red pandas or some shit, like her lineage, and like the women get to a certain age and like in fits of like emotion and shit they'll turn into like this red panda, and it was initially used for like survival tactics, but now it's just a burden type shit, right? And so the mom like warns her not to fucking turn into it too much because they like have this whole ceremony to like stop it, basically like kind of halt it type shit. And but sino que the whole movie, like one of the big plot points is that they're trying to save up for like their fucking boy band concert because they're coming to where they're at. And so she goes out and like sells like pictures of like her in the fucking panda, like her being the panda with other people as like kind of contraband type shit. They get like merch and shit, and they'll have like secret like sessions where they go and like take pictures with the panda. And everybody on fucking media was like trying to like, they were like, no, like this is bad and this and that because it's like it's akin to like selling nudes or some shit. And I sat there and I was like, what the fuck? I was mind boggled because like I had read, like I had seen it first and then I read about this, and I was like, how many fucking hoops do you have to jump through in your mind, or how ignorant do you just have to be to just not see it and hear something and be like, oh yeah, this is an allegory for this, you know, in a fucking kids movie. Like, what fucking kid is gonna look at her like trying to raise money to go to a fucking concert by exploiting like her fucking power and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell nudes so I can get into this fucking boy band concert? Like, what the fuck? And like like in my mind and like along with many other people like on TikTok and shit, we're making the point that like this shit isn't inherently sexual. The media is the one that goes in and over sexualizes this shit because in the fucking movie it's just like a plot point. Like it's just kind of like, yeah, she's doing this because she needs money because she wants to go to the concert, and it's nothing else, and like that's it. But the fucking everyone else is like, no, bro, this is like an allegory or like a metaphor for selling nudes and shit, and it's gonna encourage my kids to do this. Like, no, the fuck, it's not. No kid is looking at this like, yeah, I need to sell my body. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
They
god,
don't even know anything about that shit.
exactly. And it's like, oh my fucking god. And then and that's why, and I'm also mentioning like the over sexualization of children's media in general, because going back to how you were like, oh, they're gonna have this lesbian sex scene in a Buzz Lightyear, right? Like that's obviously a headline, not a sex scene, but a kiss scene.
I was gonna say, damn.
My bad. The kiss scene in Buzz Lightyear, and like obviously that's just like a fucking headline, like to get clicks and shit, right? But it's like, it's probably not gonna be nothing more than just like if it was a regular kiss scene.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, oh no, my kid's gonna turn into a fucking lesbian and go eat box or some shit. Like, no, motherfucker. It's just like, it's literally just putting shit out there. Like, it's just a children's medium. Like, it's not that fucking deep. I promise you. I don't know.
Because the thing about it is, like, whether it be a heterosexual kiss scene or a homosexual kiss scene, kids are not, like, they don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they're there for buzz, bro. At the end of the day, they're gonna leave the theater and be like, damn, that was a good ass Buzz movie.
Yeah.
If they even remember it, bro. Because I'll be honest with you, when I was little and I was watching movies, bro, half of the time I didn't even remember that shit. Matter of fact, I don't remember Batman. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I barely remember that shit.
Batman, what Batman?
The one I just watched yesterday.
Bruh.
I barely remember bits and pieces of it. You think a kid is gonna remember every detail?
No, I think you got a problem.
Yeah,
Well,
man,
it's because when the movie's long, like, I forget some shit. So there was this joke in there that I wanted to, like, bring up, but it's gone. Like, it's completely gone.
They should have written it down.
Yeah, I know I should have. Yeah, but
Shit, a
What I'm
motherfucker
trying to
like me
say-
would have been watching Buzz and being like, I'm Buzz.
I'm Buzz. Oh God.
yeah,
that's
bro.
me.
Like,
Get the whole
fuck.
cosplay and shit.
That's me.
I actually did that shit.
I did
when
that shit
Toy
with
Story
the Toy
3
Story
came out. Yeah.
I was Woody and shit. I had like the cowboy hat and
Yeah.
all that shit.
When Toy Story 3 came out.
I actually had
No
damn.
mames.
That takes me back. I had like the OG toys where they were like life size and they were like not life size like fucking huge, but
Yeah. Like the accurate
like
size.
proportional. Yeah. And they were like good ass quality, like they were like as in the movie type of quality.
No way.
Like the Woody was the exact same. I had Woody, Jesse, Buzz, and I think Bullseye was his name. I don't know him as Tiro Blanco, but yeah, the donkey. What?
The donkey? No, the dog.
What?
Oh, the horse. No,
Fuck, there we go.
I'm bugging.
He
You
looks
know-
like a fucking
You know who I
donkey.
was thinking about? I was thinking about the slinky,
Slinky.
motherfucker.
I think
yeah.
I had him too.
Slinky.
Yeah. But they were like proportional and shit, and like I fucking loved them bitches to death. But I left them in Mexico somewhere, and now my
Damn.
fucking step siblings probably like tore them bitches up. But like the thing that made me think about them like that is because I think I was like in Target or something. Not even that recent, but like a while back, and it was like when the new one came out, and they were trying to relaunch the toys, and they were nothing like how I had them. Like they were either like way too fucking huge type shit or like fucking miniature, and they were like part of action sets or something, and it was never like just Buzz like or just Woody, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
whack as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Toys have like for a fat minute they regressed and then they came back
Yeah.
like better. Cause I remember when I was little and like fuck, I don't remember what Batman movie came out. It might have been Batman Begins. They sold like this dope ass fucking cape for like kids, obviously, but it was dope as fuck. It was like the material was like really fucking thick, and I remember having that bitch. The only reason that shit came up was because one time I was outside playing and I had to take a piss really, really bad. So I took it off and I hung it on the thing in the porch. And when I came out, it was fucking gone,
Big
bro.
mistake.
I think the wind blew it or someone came by and took it. It was
Death
gone. I
took
never
that
seen
hoe.
that shit again.
I would take it
I would have,
out.
yeah, I would have taken.
Yeah, I never seen that
You
bitch
fucked
again.
up. I would have taken a piss with it.
I mean, yeah. But like, they
Bitch
never
is not
sold
legal.
no shit like that again, bro.
Oh God.
But now the toys are better. Like, if you look at them,
Yeah, the
like,
toys are coming back,
yeah,
definitely.
they
Shit,
definitely
I'll-
coming back.
Me and my brother, bro, we was killing this shit with the toy industry for real.
Oh, man.
We was feeding them motherfuckers mainstream for or main line. Now we had a bunch of like dinosaurs. I remember we fucked with dinosaurs. We had a shitload of WWE motherfuckers.
Oh,
Bro, we
yeah.
had all them motherfuckers, and then we had like rings, and we had like
the cages,
the cage and
shit.
everything. Yeah, we had all that shit, and then we had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We had a shitload of them motherfuckers too.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
we was getting it in. But I never had like toys like that. That like the ones that you put on and wear and shit like that.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
had like toys like that.
Understandable, like that you play with.
Had-
Yeah, bro.
I had a lot
We
of
used to
different
get it
shit.
in with that shit.
That shit
Yo,
was
buddy, I'm
fun.
talking.
My fault, bro. My fault.
No, I'm just playing. No, but yeah, no. I remember, bro. We'd sit on the fucking floor for like hours, and we'd be like, you know.
Oh God, yeah. I think me and my brother used to do like Hot Wheel meets with like, cause we had hella fucking Hot Wheels, and we'd like line them up and like me.
That's fucking sick, yo.
Yeah.
That's fucking fire. I'm about to call my brother, be like, you know,
Let's
get
this
let's
shit.
get
Oh,
with it.
God.
Yeah, let's
I
get
mean-
with the times, dog. Come on, let's get back with it.
I'm saying, bro.
I got rid of a lot of the shit that I had though.
I sold them bitches at a garage sale
Yeah.
one time, bro. Me and my brother fucking had a fat ass profit turnout. We made more than our tia, and it was her fucking garage sale.
Word.
Yeah, it's because we didn't realize, but our WWE motherfuckers were like worth a lot. Like we had a shitload, and apart from that, we had like all the like the cages and like the wrestling like shits and all that shit. And bro, we had a fucking profit turnout, and then I took a fat ass shit and then I fell asleep on the couch. Like the couch was outside on the blazing sun, and I just fell asleep on that bitch. And when I woke up, motherfuckers was checking the couch out, and I was just
They were just
on it. Yeah, I was just dead asleep. I was sweating it out and shit, and I was just dead asleep on the couch.
Hell no.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But also the prices of toys have like gone down.
Gone up.
A little bit of both. I think it depends on what you get.
It depends on which fucking toy you're looking at.
Because I remember when I used to buy like Power Ranger shits, like them bitches used to be like
$40.
Damn. Them bitches was sweat. And it's because I was a bitch. Like I didn't want like the little like weak shits. Like I wanted the good shit, you know? So them bitches like $40, $50, $60 sometimes. But now you go and they're like, $25. You know, like they just like cut the price.
I'm not paying $25 for that shit. Still.
No, well, I wouldn't pay $25 now, but like
my only beef was that fucking Lego has and always fucking will be expensive as shit.
Yeah,
I had a lot of Legos.
Me too. I had a couple, but man, fuck.
My neighbor, bro,
to convince them to get you a new Lego set, some bullshit, bro.
Well, shit, I never had that problem because my neighbor, his name was Alex. Mm-hmm. That motherfucker was a bitch. Like, now he was cool, but then he turned out to be anyway. Shit, he had like this big ass like you know where you like those storage bins.
Yeah.
Fat ass one, and it was filled to the top, bro.
With Legos and shit.
Legos, every fucking kind of Lego that you could fuck. He would dump them out like. So it was my house, then like this one crib that nobody lived in at the time, and then his crib. So we would meet in the middle, and we would just put the fucking Legos there and like spread them out, and then build some fucking crazy shit with it.
Yeah.
And then somebody moved into that crib. And we didn't give a fuck. They basically had to be like, fuck off. Like, God. You know, kick us off and shit. Yeah, and then he fucking moved. And he was being a bitch. He was like, I got a fucking pool in my crib, bro. You're not invited, bro. I was like,
no fucking
And that was the first time I had ever texted somebody like, bitch. I texted his ass bitch and like just bitch. Yeah, just bitch like that. And I didn't use an I used an exclamation point. And then I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Even then I was still like, oh fuck. His mom is finna be like, yo.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, she better call my mom and be like,
actually his dad, bro. His dad broke my fucking wrist.
What the fuck?
Yeah, his dad broke because me and Alex were playing, we were like hella into soccer, and I was set up in the goal, and this motherfucker, like full blown, like blasted that shit.
No way.
Full force, grown ass man, like blasted that hoe into the fucking the goal, and I stopped it.
But that shit broke your wrist.
That shit broke my fucking wrist.
Fucking bullshit.
And then he was like, oh no shit, bro. And then he went to go apologize to my dad, and my dad was like.
It's like grown ass man.
Yeah, like basically, my dad basically had to be like, "Are you fucking dead ass? You a grown ass? Look at these motherfuckers, bro. Like they little as hell. Is you gonna fucking blast that shit at your son like that? What if he hit his ass in the fucking head?" And I remember my dad like told me that story, and I was like, "Shit."
Oh, you remember?
I remember a little bit. I just remember he talked to his ass. I don't even remember what he said though.
Damn.
Because I was getting carried inside. I was like on the stretcher and shit.
That is fuck. Yeah. Damn, so you recently went to go watch the Batman,
Yeah, yesterday.
So how was it? How'd you feel?
Let me tell you, bro. This fucking movie was really fucking good, bro.
But you don't even remember that.
No, well, I don't remember everything. Like, I don't remember the little bits and pieces, but I actually watched the breakdown yesterday to, like, jog my memory. Bro, this fucking movie was crazy good, bro.
Didn't you watch it yesterday?
Yeah. Well, yesterday at night before I was going to sleep, I like jogged because I had already forgotten.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how it goes.
But it was really fucking good. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. Like, this movie, like, for people who grew up on like the animated series and like the games and shit like that, like our generation, pues, this is what we've all fucking wanted in a Batman movie. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, right? But like, to me, it was like the best representation of like Batman in his earlier years, and like it's a good storyline, and like I don't know what you call it, like dramatics in it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like closer to the
Cinematics,
end.
I guess.
Yeah, like closer to the end. Oh fuck! I'm gonna try to not spoil nothing for you, okay? But like,
Bro, I don't even care, bro. Fuck it.
okay.
So
So
for the
closer.
viewers at home, bro, come on.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Well,
yeah.
hasn't it been out? How long has
It's been out for a fat minute. It's been out for like 3 weeks,
almost a
2
month.
weeks, yeah.
almost. Yeah,
2 or 3.
Some shit.
I guess.
I'ma try not to
bro.
spoil
Okay,
that much.
spoiler alert.
yeah. I'm gonna try not to spoil that much, but towards the end, where he,
Yo, I'm finna watch this shit, bro. What the fuck?
yeah, so,
I'm just playing.
closer to the end where he like finds out that the Riddler's apartment is like literally right next to the iceberg lounge.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, this is the end." Like, it reminded me of like Arkham Knight when he's like, "This is the end of the Batman," and then he like goes, and then you think Riddler knows who he is,
Yeah.
and then he's
At
like,
the end, and he's
"No,
I fucking
just-
hated that fool."
Yeah,
I know that shit was crazy.
but like, I think one of the best moments in the movie was like when he's like dead to rights, and then they got Selena, and then he thought about putting the little shit to like open it up and like I don't know what that shit was.
It's the venom, the shit that Bane uses.
No way, that's what it was.
It's the fucking like illegal fucking heroin shit that like hypes you up and gets your muscles. That's why he got on his fucking feet and started beating the dog shit out of
That's
the guy.
fucking crazy. I didn't even catch
It's literally
that
green
shit.
for a fucking reason.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't catch that. I forgot about that shit completely.
Bruh.
Don't even
But
look at me
like-
for an opinion
but-
here, man, bro.
But like, that's another thing I was gonna say. Like this, they showed that this Batman like thinks about everything.
Yeah.
You know, I wish they would have just like let him fucking glide with the cape instead of doing the stupid suit because that was
that's
just
fucking.
gay.
That's what I'm saying. That's like the tech.
Yeah.
That like he doesn't have yet type
That
shit.
is
Like
true,
and
yeah.
like you like if you compare it to like the Arkham games and shit, that's like high tech. Like he has
Yeah,
fucking
everything.
arms in his
Yeah,
fucking
that is
cape that
true.
like extend out and make it stiff and use that as a sail type shit. But he don't have that
Yeah.
shit. He just has the fucking mobile wingsuit and he's like.
Because like even
crashes
Bale
and
had that
dies.
shit in the first movie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but the Bale one was gay because like not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but like the Bale one was gay because like he just did it for like a couple seconds, and like in this time they had an opportunity to do it like off the GCPD building where it's like hella
Yeah,
fucking
but-
high.
But that's why it's like he's still in his rookie year, so he doesn't
Yeah,
have
that-
that. And
that's
then
what I was gonna say,
even in the
like,
whole
it
scene,
makes
he's
sense.
like tripping.
Yeah.
Like he gets to the top and he's like, "Oh fuck, this
He's
shit
like,
is high as hell." He's like,
Fuck yeah. But he like thinks about everything like from incorporating that little circle where he could just flip it and just stab himself with
Yeah.
that shit, or like, you know, bro.
like he has contingencies. shit.
So this Batman solves a lot of the real world issues with the character, like from the games where you have like the detective vision and shit like that, and it's like that shit can't exist.
Yeah,
and then he has
and then
the
he has-
fucking contact.
a fucking yeah.
Yeah, he has the fucking contact,
Contact
and it's
lens.
like, yeah, okay, this one is just like a camera, right? But this could easily turn into like detective vision.
Yeah.
you know. So that shit is just fucking fire. Like they just thought about a lot of shit in this one.
Oh
And, like,
god.
it was a really good fucking movie, and I can't wait for them to come out with the other one because I think they already confirmed another one, right?
Yeah, I think they confirmed a trilogy.
A
for it,
trilogy.
matter of fact.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That
So 2
yeah,
more movies.
really.
Dude,
fucking-
And then
also,
a couple spin-offs as well. One with like
Oh.
the Penguin or some shit.
oh, let's go. That's fine.
Dude, true.
Wait, he's gonna be in that one though, right? Batman
Yeah.
is gonna be part of that.
Maybe, I don't know.
'Cause
It-
sometimes they
it's gonna
just
be
spin 'em
centered
off
as
and-
the
yeah.
Penguin, so he'll probably appear, but it won't be about Batman. Yeah.
That's what I don't like that DC does.
That's the whole thing about spin-offs, motherfucker.
But I don't like that shit though.
That's
'Cause-
why they're called spin-offs,
'cause-
because it takes a part of the show and they make it its own shit.
But they could do it like Marvel does their spin-offs. Like they have their main characters and they spin off shows for their main
Well,
characters.
nobody's to say that they might not do that, because I think it was like a couple spin-offs that they
Well, I hope they
greenlighted.
do that shit.
But
I hope they do
Bro,
that shit.
you're tripping,
Also-
bro.
also-
Damn.
This is the most beautiful fucking Gotham City we have ever seen in a fucking movie before.
God.
And it's like consistent. Like it stays consistent. Like it
Yeah.
shows you the city consistently. You know, like there's a couple shots that reappear in the movie like over and over again. So it adds like continuity to the city. Because a lot of the time they'll like show a little piece, and a lot of the time it's just CGI, it's fake.
yeah.
And it could be the same thing with this one. I don't know where
No,
they
I
filmed
think
it or whatever,
I think it
but
was in Chicago as well.
Chicago? Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Chirac?
Of course, Chicago
Yeah.
from Gotham City. God.
That- yeah.
Oh, me, yo. I was
But,
about to be like,
Yeah, all me. They had a
Yeah.
Vaughn down there and shit.
nah, dog.
But it's the fucking cinematography is crazy. This movie's fucking great.
Yeah, that should go hard.
Yeah, that
And
shit
then,
goes
like the whole
fucking
scene
dumb
where
hard.
like he's jumping them, and it's like all dark, and then you can only see with the flash of the guns.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That
The
shit
Dark Knight
hard.
Rises did that shit, but
That's
this one was
hard,
way
bro.
fucking better.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know
way
why,
fucking
but this shit reminded me. I have no fucking clue, bro. This is completely off topic. But yesterday I was talking, or we're listening to a Poe Shiesty,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Wait, who is this, bro?" He was like, "Oh, this is Poe Shiesty." I was like, "Poop shitty."
Poop shitty.
And then the motherfucker turned around. He was
He was
like,
like, the fuck you say?
"Yeah, no." He was like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" Like, yeah.
He was like, "No way, you talking shit on Poop Shitty right now."
I was like, "You ain't heard that shit?" He was like, "Bro, nah."
He's like, bro, get the fuck
I
up on my
mean,
wall. My
his name is Beowulf.
Beowulf?
That's his name.
What the fuck?
Like,
Like
the guy
first
that you
name
were
or?
with? What the fuck?
That's his name, Beowulf. No, his name is Andrew. But like they call him Beowulf because he has like a beard and like long hair.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of Beowulf?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Beowulf is like a legend about this one like dude that's like a legendary warrior and shit like that. You feel me?
Mm.
Yeah, he slays fucking dragons and what fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
And yeah, they call him Wolf or
Wolf.
Beowulf.
Wolf.
Beowulf.
Yeah, Wolf. Well, yeah, I was like poop shitty, and he was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
It's like, dude, get the
God.
fuck up out of my car,
I
dude.
mean,
Talking
get
about
out of my
that-
car,
talking
dude.
about him, bro. Like, so these motherfuckers don't care, and they'll like rip a fucking fart, right? Like,
Mhm.
they'll just rip a fat ass fart. This motherfucker has like a fart detection or some shit, like for real, because he'll just like he'll know the direction it came from, and he'll be like, "Is that ketchup and onion?" Like,
What
no
the fuck?
fucking
Oh,
way.
yeah, no.
Hell no.
bro, I'm dead ass, bro. I slipped a silent one because we went to my first day. We went to go eat at this Chinese place, real quick, and like that shit had me
Bubbling
gassing.
up,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, damn. So I was slipping some silent one, and I slipped
And
this.
when he turned around and looked directly at you,
Oh, man.
I know it was you.
He was like, "This smells like a Mexican fart." Like, I was like, "Yo." Actually,
Racially profiling your
yeah,
homies? No way.
actually profiling my fart. So, yeah, for real. And then today, this Jesse, the dude that I was talking about,
Mhm.
he farted and he like he like back at him and was like, "Bro, gross." I had my mouth open, like shit. And then shortly after, I took a fart and he was just like this. Like that, you know.
Just instantly, like,
it had me fucking. I exposed myself basically, right? Because
You're
it
like,
had me cracking the fuck up. Because I was like, "What the fuck?" And then talking about racially profiling, there's one dude named Paris. I thought he was the only black dude, but there's another guy named Trey.
Mhm.
Tay, yeah, Tay. His name is Tay. Tay K. And anyways,
Take it.
yeah, he was like, I put my name up on the board. I finally got to put my name up on the board and whatnot. So I put Kevin. He was like, "Who the fuck is Kevin?" And I was like, and then Blake, the other dude, he was like, "That's him, bro." He was like, "You're Kevin, bro? I thought you were Juan." I was like, "Nah, yeah." I was like, "Nah, J Trip."
J tripping.
I was like, "Are you serious,
Are you
my
serious,
brother?"
my brother?
That's like me looking at you and being like, "You Daquan?"
I thought you were Daquan.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hey,
fair game at this point.
exactly, fair game, bro. So I was like, "Bro, are you serious, my brother?"
Yeah. Are you serious, my brother?
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. Now, speaking of fucking...
Oh, my
go
fault.
ahead. No,
I was
go
going to finish off because we kind of like veered off topic.
No,
but
me. I was talking
also,
about farts and shit.
but like the fight scenes, bro. The
Yeah,
fight
them
scenes are
bitches go
really
hard.
fucking good, dude.
Because you would see him fucking take a couple good ones, and you were like,
Yeah.
damn, yeah, it's still like rookie shit type
But
thing.
apart from that, like they did a really good. Because in the other ones, like you don't really see any fight scenes because they can't move in the actual like
In the suit,
fucking suit.
yeah.
They can't move. Like
Yeah.
they can't even fucking turn their head. You know, but in this one, like they finally mastered like being able to fucking
Like,
make a
you
suit
get
where it looks
mobility.
cool and they can actually move in it. So
That begs the
It's
question:
fucking-
you think Travis Scott could move in his?
I think so. I don't see
Or
why
do
not.
you
I
think
don't-
that's what
Or
he
that's
was
just
like?
his close
Yeah, like
position,
this.
just
That's
he
what
was
he was
walking
like.
around like this.
moving like a Lego man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit,
Maybe.
maybe.
We should get our like a spin-off with Scott.
With Travis
With
Scott, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That'd
Or-
be cool.
You know how Spider-Man always like there's always like
Chocolate
a little mini
Batman?
storyline where he has like somebody impersonating him.
Oh, yeah.
They should do
that
it with
with
Travis Scott, yeah.
That should be sick as hell.
The chocolate Batman.
The
bro.
Chocolate Batman, yeah.
I mean, what is his obsession with that poop color, bro?
I don't know.
No,
Everything
I
is
think, hasn't
brown.
Batman had a brown suit before?
Yeah, I
Or
think
I'm
he
tripping.
has.
I think he might have.
I don't think so. Actually, I think it's like I'm thinking about like a game where you can have like different skins and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he has.
No, I don't think he has. Yeah.
I don't know.
He has a lot of.
But I'm
different,
just I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about like everything Travis Scott got.
Oh yeah, like
poop.
the
Yeah,
cars
everything
and
is
his
just
fucking
brown,
shoes
yeah.
and shit, yeah.
But it's not a specific brown. It's like it's just no. It is a specific brown, but it's not just brown.
Yeah.
It's just it's like.
Yeah, it's a weird like brown, but it is his cars and everything is.
Yeah, no,
it's
like,
like
in the picture, it's like the suit and then the cars are brown as well.
Yeah, it's like a night after a night out in the town brown, you know. Like.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that picture was like, it was so like. He could have just like had a professional photographer take it and like edit it, but it's like this shit
like
looks like he just took it on an iPhone.
Yeah.
Like he just flicked it on an iPhone and then he just uploaded it.
He was like, "Babe, please take this pic."
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that him and
I do the same shit.
Kylie, was it Kylie or whoever the fuck
was
he's
Kylie.
with?
Kylie
now?
Jenner, yeah.
That they had another kid and they were gonna name it Wolf or something.
And then they renamed that.
And then they were like, "Nah, never mind. We're not gonna name it Wolf because everyone was fucking
everyone was
clowning on
clowning.
him."
Now he's gonna
Why?
be Cactus.
Cactus?
Ah,
No way.
yeah.
No, he's fucking.
That's fucking worse. They should have just named him Wolf.
Oh god.
Wolf ain't bad.
Wolf.
No, it is, but it's
Wolf
better than
Scott?
Cactus.
I swear it was Cactus.
Wolf Scott.
You need to own up and name
Babe,
them
is
motherfucker Jack, like already, bro.
Was
Yeah.
Was it
Because
Cactus?
like he's always like Cactus Jack, I'm Jack, like you're Travis Scott.
like
Oh,
with Travis
yeah.
Scott,
Brother.
and they changed the name.
Wait,
a little
but
bit.
wouldn't it be Wolf Webster?
What the
Oh, yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Because his legal name would be Wolf Webster.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Travis Scott's actual name? Son Webster?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? I didn't know
Jacques, right? Jacques Webster? Is
Jacques
that Travis Scott's
Webster?
real name?
I have no idea.
I think that's his real name, isn't it?
Bro, you're looking
Fuck
at the
if
wrong
I
one.
know, man. I just know about Travis Scott.
Something like that.
I mean, I just know.
He didn't name his kid Travis Scott, like legally, just
Oh,
Travis
God,
Scott.
Travis Scott Webster.
Travis Scott too.
Travis Scott too.
The sequel.
Yeah, the sequel.
Just call him Astro World. Man.
Astro World.
Nah. Fuck yeah. But yeah, speaking of celebrities and movies and shit, y'all saw fucking Will Smith slap the fuck out of
Fuck
Chris Rock
yeah.
at the Oscars?
Shaking my damn head.
Bro. Everybody at fucking work has been talking about this bullshit. I'm
No,
just like,
literally, dude. I fucking woke up this morning and I opened Facebook. Fucking Oscars. I get like one ad and then the Oscars. Oh shit, did you see this? And I'm like, I'd seen it last night, not like on TV because I don't fucking watch the Oscars. Them bitches are lame now. Last one I watched was like a couple years ago.
Motherfucker, I've never watched the
Yeah,
Oscars.
me neither.
Yeah, it's all fucking boring, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this person won," and it's like of some fucking obscure movie that you never seen. And I'm like, man, get that shit off.
Oh.
But and yeah, and like I had seen motherfuckers talking about it last night, and in the morning, that's all everyone was fucking talking about.
At work, bro, that shit was. I was like, bro, you dead ass.
Yeah.
So,
bro,
opinions.
like,
Was he wrong?
Paris and Tay were like yelling in the fuck. Bro, I went to go take a shit because bro, I was fucking dying on the way to work.
Yeah.
Mom, I like before I left, I was like, damn, bro, and my mom was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I was like, bro, I gotta take a shit. She was like, you go take one. I was like, bro, I'm gonna be late to work. Anyways,
Oh,
I get there and I'm walking into the fucking back and I'm just hearing like. I was like, oh shit, work already started. Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
And like, no, it's just them motherfuckers. They're just talking about the whole shit. They're like, bro, Will, bro, like, and they were yelling, bro. I was like, damn. And like, man, it was just some bullshit. And then
it was some bullshit.
And then boss, they were like, hey, boss man, have you heard about this shit? And I was like, do you want to see it? He was like, yeah, show me.
Oh god.
Anyways,
So
what'd you say?
So I was gonna say, like, let's go in order. Like, what do you guys think? Like, was he wrong for doing that shit, or was he totally like cool?
All right,
think
bro. I
I'm
mean,
tripping.
just the bare fucking bones basics, I guess.
Like a
Not
recap.
looking at anything other than the fucking fact of what happened. I guess he wasn't wrong.
But why?
I
Why do you
figured
think he
would say
wasn't
some shit
wrong?
like that.
Just because. Fuck you. yeah. I like my ice cream with sprinkles. Yeah, you look like sprinkles. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Fuck?
Well, okay,
Right,
explain.
I just
why
mean
you
like,
think.
yeah. I mean,
We'll
well,
get
yeah.
to
I mean, he was
defend
just
his girl and
defending his lady, but like, that's like the bare bones minimum, you know. Like if you're not looking at nothing else, but like, do I think? Nah, I really don't, bro. I really don't fuck with what happened, bro. I was just like, dog, are you fucking for real right now?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
Okay. First off, y'all think it's real or fake? Because a lot of people are saying it's fake, like it's a publicity stunt, because
Yeah.
nobody fucking watches the Oscars anymore. So they had to do something to make it interesting.
And same thing with Chris Rock. Nobody be fucking with Chris Rock.
Yeah, that too. And then, like, if you look at the clip, he almost
apparently-
leans into it. Like,
Yeah.
he puts his hand behind his back and he's like this. Like, motherfucker, you just made fun of his wife and he's coming up on stage. You think he's gonna, like, give you a kiss on the cheek or some
Yeah.
shit? No. And then my beef also is that, like, you would think at this prestigious event, they would have some sort of fucking security at the stage.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe, yeah.
that if it were really like some unprovoked shit like they're making it seem to be, that they would have at least questioned Will Smith, like, where the fuck are you going? Like, nobody's called you nothing. But he just waltzed on up there like it was nobody's fucking business, and then went back. Like,
And it's not like he ran up there. He walked.
yeah, he just, it wasn't like a run. It wasn't like he had to break through anybody. He just calmly got up, buttoned up, walked up, and went back.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that shit was fake when I first saw it.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently he has like a fucking like a little pad on his face or something.
I mean,
like,
the slap is real.
Chris Rock.
Well, no,
You
then
think so?
another thing everyone's saying is like, bro, they're both actors. Like,
Yeah.
this could have been easily fucking faked and or at least made to look real.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I mean, and Will Smith, bro, like shit. That motherfucker has a lot of like practice doing shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially like, have you seen that he has like
'Cause
really
isn't
good
he,
gon
like-
control and all that fucking bullshit?
yeah, because he's
Especially with
been in a
fucking
lot of
fights.
action movies and
Yeah.
shit.
And the thing about it is like, I don't know, maybe that's just how Will Smith is, but when he was walking back, he gave like a stupid little smirk. But it kind of feels like that's how Will Smith is. Like when he gets into confrontation, he kind of smirks and like
Yeah.
kind of has like this like stupid
he
look on
started
his
crying
face.
after. I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, fuck."
But also when he sat down and he's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
yeah.
He started like trying to not to smile.
Yeah.
Like there's before he says the second one, he tries not to
yeah,
laugh.
yeah, you can see on the second one his lips turning up.
Yeah.
like he's
Really?
smiling.
So
I
I'm
didn't look at
like-
that shit.
so
I
I'm
was just
like-
like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
okay.
watching the clip back, you can see Chris Rock makes the joke, and he's like, "Well, love you, can't wait to see G.I. Jane 2 or whatever," right? Which I'm like, when I first heard it, I was like, "Is this a dumbass fucking spin on G.I. Jones?" But apparently, it's a movie, so I was like,
Yeah,
"Okay, cool,
apparently.
whatever." But and then it pans to Will Smith and Jada Smith, and Will's laughing. He's laughing
He's
it up.
laughing.
He's
Yeah, I
like,
know.
you
Yeah, I saw that
funny
shit.
joke, and you can fucking clearly see Jada Smith is like. With the sour
Yeah.
ass fucking face, like, I didn't like that joke. And so the camera pans back to Chris Rock, and within a couple seconds, up goes Will Smith, like, God damn it, I gotta do this shit, you know? But it's like, honestly, I wholeheartedly think that if it was real and it wasn't a publicity stunt, that it was fucking her bitch ass in his ear, like, you better go up in there and defend me, or you better
Yeah.
go up there and do some shit, or else I'm gonna cheat on your ass again. Like,
Yeah.
like how everybody's memeing.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can see it, like he like, because if it would have been his decision from the jump, from the joke, you would have seen him like a sour expression on his face, but he was laughing it up. He didn't give a fuck until it pans away and fucking Jada Smith is in his ear like, go do some shit, and he's like, fuck, I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, I guess I got to.
yeah, but it got to be done. Just
Yeah.
So assuming the slap was real, right? Let's just assume for a second that it was real. Some people are saying that like we don't actually understand what the joke meant because a lot of people say
some people are saying that it's because the actress in there cheated on her husband.
Yeah. So I mean, if he took it like, oh, the alopecia, right? Then I don't know about that shit. Like maybe he overreacted, but if he understood the joke and he was like, oh, it's because that bitch cheated on her.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he was laughing because of the alopecia. Like, funny joke. Like, she's bald, I know.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, it's because she's cheating on me.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. So
have you ever
maybe
seen fucking G.I.
understand.
Jane, bro?
I don't
No,
know.
I don't
Exactly.
know about that
I don't
shit.
know. I think who the fuck knows that
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
from the fucking top of their head?
No, yeah, that's true. But,
Without doing some fucking
it's
basic
literally a
ass
room
research,
of
you know?
fucking actors. And that's all they fucking do, just
Yeah.
gossip about other actors. So you can see, like, where maybe they had too much context to where we don't fucking
Yeah,
get it,
we
but
don't
they
fucking
might
get
have.
it, but yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but I don't know, bro. Shit.
Regardless, I don't know. I mean, it was bullshit what he did, right? Because he like interrupted the whole show.
Yeah.
He was
literally.
wrong
it was
for that
really
shit.
it was really awkward after that.
Yeah.
You could
To
just
me-
tell he was just like,
Because even him, he didn't know if it was like a joke or some shit. He was like,
Yeah.
well, we're here giving the Oscar for
Yeah.
fucking a documentary or some shit.
yeah.
To me, it was wrong. Like, if anything, and like, let's just say you took offense to it, right?
It could have
Like,
waited.
you get your ass beat after the fucking
Yeah,
after
like it
the
could have
show,
waited till
right?
like an after party or some
Yeah.
shit if it was really that deep.
But the thing about it is like, I don't know. Like, if I was in his position, right, and I was with my wife, right, the thing about it is like, okay, he like went up and defended her, but like she fucking cheated on you, bro.
Exactly.
And not only that, okay, maybe you forgive her for the cheating, right? Because I was thinking about this earlier, and I was like, if we were at this age, right?
Yeah, it's like maybe you don't want to up and restart type shit.
Yeah, but also like if we were at this age, right, and someone cheats on you, right? Like, we're not all like perfect human beings. We're still young. We're still learning, right? So maybe a cheating scenario is like a little bit easily forgivable at our age, right? But they're old as fuck. So like the fact that he forgave her about that shit, like she knew damn well what the fuck she was doing. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that if you're young and you cheat, you don't know what you're doing, but like we're young, we're gonna make mistakes, right? Like everybody gets a second chance, right? But what I'm saying is, not only did she cheat on this motherfucker, she always talks about how him and Tupac or her and Tupac are like these. They were really good friends, yada yada yada. Like, oh, I miss Tupac, yada. And then she posts a fucking letter that she wrote to him. Yeah, when like posthumously. Yeah. So like, not only did she disrespect the fuck out of him, she's currently like disrespecting him. Like she does it in the present tense too. Like she's always bringing up Pac or whatever, you know. So like, I don't know. At that point, stay doing that shit, bro. Yeah, like I don't know. At that point, bro, like the joke was funny. Yeah, like, exactly. I don't think that.
And even then, it wasn't even that bad. Like there was really somebody on TikTok he was like, me, I've lived with alopecia like most of my life, and he's like, and honestly, that was the tamest fucking ball joke I ever heard. And he had like a hat. He had a hat that said like bad hair day or some shit, and he was like, motherfucker, my mom got me this hat. No. Bald as fucking knuckles and his fucking.
Bro, I'm saying, bro.
But chill your fucking titties. And not only that, but there was some shit about how like literally days prior she was like on Instagram or somewhere, and she was like, oh, like I got alopecia, whatever. Like she was kind of like saying something about her condition. Like, and she was like, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think or this or that. And it's like, well, obviously you fucking do. Like, you know,
but like I would understand, like in my situation, the way I look at it is, if my wife was sitting next to me and he made like a joke, right? And I was like, yo, that shit is disrespect.
That's because you're like my wife and he made a joke. And I was like, oh wait, you're talking about Chris Rock?
And he made
I'm tripping. You did trip.
Anyways, and he made a joke about it, right? And I knew that like she had not done no bullshit to me or whatever. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
he's getting his ass beat, bro. No, he's getting his ass beat for sure. Know, he's not just getting slapped; he's getting his ass beat. But I'm not doing it right now.
Exactly.
Right? Like, I don't care what she's like in my ear telling me, oh, don't worry, he's gonna get his ass whooping after the fucking show. Yeah. Right? But the fact that Jada. Yeah, her name is Jada, right? Smith. Jada, like, does the shit that she does, like, she constantly disrespects
him as like a man and
Will Smith's fucking manhood. Like, I'm not gonna fucking defend you for that shit. Yeah. You take your fucking joke and you just roll with the punches, like, because you can't expect for me to come to your aid when you can't respect our relationship. And you can't respect our relationship, period, because all the shit that she's done is disrespectful to not only him but the relationship. Right? So you can't expect me to go to your aid when someone makes you feel bad that you're fucking bald.
Oh god.
You know, like, that's just not how it fucking rolls.
It's not. Like, this is fucking crazy.
But I understand what he did. Like, I understand where he's coming from. But you don't go up in the middle of the fucking show and slap the fuck out of him for that shit.
No, I think personally he was dead fucking wrong. Any fucking angle you put on it, because like Gustavo and like we're trying to say, it could have waited. It could have waited. Like there was no need to interrupt the fucking ceremony to go up and be like, psh, and then go back to your fucking seat. Like that made no sense to me. I was like, clearly it's a publicity stunt at this point, because it's like you want the PR, like you want to like the exposure. But and also Will Smith's been being a meme. Like he's always on some bullshit being a meme. But like not only was a joke fucking tame and he was also laughing at it, but it's like I heard someone that was like, oh, like this is what toxic women will do to you, because like he was chilling, he was having a good time, and then fucking here comes Jada Smith in his ear like, oh, beat his ass, like fucking Tupac would have shot him type shit, you know? And so not only that like she's out here trying to call the shots and whatnot, but also it's like he's been emasculated for so long, not only by her in the relationship, not only in the relationship, but in public too. In the public fucking eye, she's like, yeah, I had an entanglement. I went and did this with some other man and this and that. And we're cool with it. And we're still together. Like, she literally flexed that shit. Like, if it was something to fucking flex about. And it's like, no, motherfucker. And so a lot of people are saying this on top of that is like, he's like, oh, I gotta prove myself. Like, I gotta show like my manhood and that, like, you know, that I can do some shit. But it's like, motherfucker, you should have fucking waited. And second, she cheated on your ass. You should have let her take the fucking joke. Like, sit there with your fucking shit. Like, sit there with your cake and eat it. Like, fuck out of here, dude.
Because Will's been the biggest bitch for, like, since the past year, since the round table.
Exactly.
Bullshit.
And that's why, and that's what a lot of people are saying, like, oh, he's trying to, like, prove himself as a man. But it's like, dog, why?
That's
fucking...
not how you do shit. Like, I get it.
And, like, I get that, like, he comes from, like, a broken home, right? And so he wants to do everything to, like, make the relationship work. And to that, I say, like, sure, you know, do the shit. But it's like, man, you've already had an ex-wife. So you already know how it goes. And maybe that traumatized you and you don't want to go through it again. And you don't want to, like, do, like, how it treats the kids and shit, right? And I get, like, wanting to have, like, a whole home for your kids. Motherfucker, your kids are grown.
They're grown.
His youngest kid is already 21. Like, choose happiness. And I get that, like, maybe you don't want to start over and you want to, like, keep it going with her. But it's like, dog, she does nothing but fucking disrespect your ass, bro. Know your fucking worth, King. That shit is not fucking worth it, bro. Why are you up there defending Tupac's girl? Like,
and it's affecting his mental health. Like,
literally,
it really is. Like, because Will Smith would not have fucking acted like this, but there's somebody in his fucking ear who has gone through his emotions and, like, has completely broke him down. Like, bro, to have to sit there and, like, hear your girl say, yeah, I went to go fuck this one dude while you were just chilling. Like, bro, that shit fucks you up.
Oh, God.
Like, whether he likes to or not, and whether he tries to put it aside, like, that shit's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know? And then apart from that, not only did she do that, like I said, like, obviously, if we were young, like, if they were younger, like, I get it. Shit happens, right? You move on. And if she was sorry about it, cool, right? Like, shit happens, right? If she showed, like, a true intention of being like, yo, it was a dead ass honest mistake, shit happens, like, whatever. Like, I understand maybe at some point you get to move on from it and you don't have to, like, completely restart with somebody else. But the fact that she's old as fuck, she did that shit, and then she continues to fucking disrespect him, like, it affects him to a point where he's like, bro, I don't want to restart.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like if she leaves, I'm not gonna find nobody else with, like, that's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But, like, she's just constantly fucking disrespecting him, so it weighs on him.
Oh, God.
So he does, and he acts out, and he does shit like this.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fucking crazy, man. And, like, okay, if I were in that fucking situation, I'm sitting there, let's say me and Allie are at the fucking Oscars, and a comedian, because they always do this shit, I always get a fucking comedian to be up there, says a fucking joke about her, I'm gonna laugh. Yeah. Shit, I do her worse at home. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I'm the first fucking roaster. You gotta harvest this, like, shit to, like, this tough skin, you know? And if she's honestly sitting there, like, I didn't like that joke, I think that was, like, too much, I'm gonna be like, all right, sit with it. And if you still feel that way at the end of the Oscars, I'll go beat his ass. Like, shit, like, I'd ride for you, but I'm not gonna go and do all this and make it a fucking media shit. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I promise you it's fucking not. Because it's like, because it's literally like, from 1 second to another, his shit completely changed because she went into his fucking ear. It's like, fuck no.
Yeah, because I was thinking about this shit and I was like, fuck, if I was sitting next to my wife and, like, somebody did that shit, like I said, oh, you don't get it twisted. You're getting your ass beat. Not only am I beating your ass, but my boys are also beating your ass, because I know they wouldn't let anybody disrespect my fucking wife. The same goes with anybody of my homies. Like, you disrespect my homie's girl or wife or whatever, like, you're getting your ass whooped.
Yeah, but it's like, and then not only that, but it's also like, he's a fucking comedian. This is what he fucking does. True, yeah. Like, it's always been like this. So just get tough skin. Comedians do shit. Some jokes don't land. And some jokes come out pretty shitty, but that's like in part with being a fucking comedian. It's like they're gonna take digs, and you just gotta take it, roll with the punches. Like, it's kind of not that fucking deep.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Shannon said, like, don't take your soft ass to a comedian show, because they're gonna fucking rag on you. Yeah. You better, like, if you're out there looking stupid, or you got some dumbass shit wrong with you, if you're missing an eye, or your fucking hairline's all the way back here, you best believe they're gonna hop on your shit. So, like, don't expect to have.
And like, it's not personal. Like, sometimes they'll be up there and it's like, damn, I don't got this material, or, oh, this material leads into this, but this shit just bombed, so I need to piggyback on something else. Hey, look at this ball, that's motherfucker in the crowd. Yeah. Like, and it'll work, but it's like, you have to have tough skin, man. Like,
yeah, bro, like, That's just some, and this has never been a problem. Like, everybody always gets fucking ragged on these events.
Exactly.
But it's just like, for some fucking reason, Will Smith thought it was a good idea to just go fucking slap him.
Oh, God.
And like, Chris Rock was like surprised because he was like, he even said, he was like, bro, it was just a G.I. Jane joke.
Like, over a joke, bro? Like,
because like, I'm sure he's went to like even like small ass events where he's like, and like, let's just say he comes to here. I'm sure he's fucking dogged on somebody for like some minimal like shit. And they sat there and took it.
Because that's what you're supposed to fucking do.
That's
like,
what you're
it's
supposed
a comedian.
to fucking do.
That's, oh my God. I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And
Closing thoughts, Mr. Kevin.
Bro, I've said way too fucking much today, bro. Like, I've literally had this conversation like
like
three
5 different fucking
three
times.
fucking times over, bro. Like, I'm just listening to what y'all gotta say, bro.
Nah, that's a fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's
man.
some fucking
and then it's fucking props to Chris Rock though, man. Because like, I was telling Ali about this. There's like 3 crucial frames in this whole meme, right? There's the wind up where you see Will Smith and he finally gets there and he winds up like this, and that's what makes everyone think it's fake, because you can see him hands behind his fucking back, lean into the shit, right? It's like, no, motherfucker. Like, what do you think, he's gonna give you a kiss or some shit after he had a dig on his wife?
Or maybe he was gonna like lean into the ear and tell him something.
Maybe
Yeah,
some
that's
shit.
what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what I'm saying. But it's like, dog, like you gotta be cautious, like one way or another,
Yeah.
right? But and you can see him with the wind up, and it's fucking funny because he winds up like a bitch. Like, it's full heartedly a bitch slap. He's like, you know, and I just find that fucking hilarious. It was literally like a gentleman's duel shit. Like, he may as well have slipped off a fucking glove and be like,
On me,
you know. Yeah, but the second frame is the slap. Right, it goes through. You see Will Smith's whole fucking power. He ends up in this position, and you can see the fucking like the smack across Chris Rock's face. You can see like "Bleh," type shit, right? And that's when you're like, oh wow, he smacked the shit out of him. And the third frame that everyone's sharing is Chris Rock looking in surprise, like, this motherfucker just slapped me, and you can see him
like
ball a fist,
up.
like he's about to give him the meanest right, like, this motherfucker is not trying me on live stage. And then I feel like in that half a second or some shit, you can see the cogs turning, like, oh, I'm on live stage. Like, these motherfuckers reached out to me and gave me the chance to host the Oscars. I'm not about to throw it a fucking way just because somebody wanted to try me, you know? And so he just lets it go, and he's like, go back to your fucking seat. Like, he just slapped the shit out of me. Taha, like, making light of the situation. And even after the fact, you can hear him, like, Will Smith's like, oh, keep my fucking wife's name out your mouth. And you can hear him like, I could take this so much ways. Like, you can see him like start to say something, and he's like, I'm gonna just leave it alone because I don't want to escalate it. Because literally, he could have. That man's a comedian. He does this shit for a living. He could have easily roasted the fuck out of him, made the whole rest of the show a roast on Jada fucking Smith. But he didn't, because that's true strength right there, true fucking character. Like, to know, like, hey, this isn't the time or the place, and so I'm gonna just leave it alone, not escalate it. Like, shit. That's beyond me, you know? Like, that's you. Fuck it. Like, you got it, man. I'm gonna keep doing my shit.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, even Stephen A. Smith said it, like, bro, like, not to make it a race thing, but, like, it's black people getting an opportunity to be at, like, the biggest stage in the world. And then Will Smith goes and he does that shit.
Yep.
Right? And then it's like, or I don't know if it was Stephen A. Smith. It might have been Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. I think
that was
it
like,
Shannon,
like, everybody looks at this and it's like,
Them motherfuckers is
them.
basketball comes.
right? Like,
I know, they all hung on this shit.
it's like everybody's gonna look at it and be like, that's them.
Yeah,
you know.
matter
And
of
it's
fact,
like,
so I've been on TikTok a fucking lot lately, and it's gotten to the point where I'm literally on the most nichest fucking TikToks ever made. Like, it's like 0 views, 0 likes, or like 2 likes, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? You know? And one of them was this fucking girl, and she was like, we could have had a real life N-word moment, and she's like referring to like the Boondocks, like the N-word moment, and she's like, and they fucking robbed us of it, and this and that, and I'm like, robbed us? Like, you're telling me you wanted 2 prestigious actors, black actors, to go up on the fucking world stage and hash it out and duke it out? Like, por eso estamos como estamos.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
This is why people have that fucking, like, thought that, like, oh, black people are, like, fucking super confrontational or, like, love to fight. And then it's like, and we're actively trying to break these fucking stereotypes down. And then you have people like, no, we could have had it. We could have had them air the bitch out. Like, you are part of the fucking problem just as much as your fucking racist uncle on Thanksgiving. Like,
and that's what I'm trying to
like,
say is,
you're
like, Will
perpetuating
Smith
these
is
fucking stereotypes.
because, like, if he would have just fucking sat in his seat, took
Let
the
it-
fucking joke
yeah.
and maybe whooped his ass or slapped him after, like that would have been a different story. But like the fact that he went up and did that shit on live TV, everybody's gonna look at that and be like, you see,
Yeah.
this is what they do when we put them in
Some
like a
bullshit.
position that's like high.
Yeah.
And like obviously Shannon is right about that shit, because every time some shit happens, there's always a risk for their own kind of fuck it up, and it's like that for us too. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Mexican people will get put up in this fucking good position, and then we'll fuck it up for ourselves.
Yep.
Like this is just how it goes. Like we're doing it to ourselves at this point.
You had that
You
bullshit
know?
with the Querétaro versus Alabama.
Yeah, like that bullshit with
that shit,
Querétaro.
or
Like
well, this one's not as bad, but like Canelo, like getting up and being like, pinches putas, whatever, this and
Yeah.
that. On fucking, like, after winning, it's like, motherfucker.
like we do this shit to ourselves. Like we take some steps forward, and then we set
Yeah,
each
we
other
take
back.
hella fucking steps back. Yeah, some bullshit. Well, hopefully to move away from this shit, y'all heard about that new male birth control pill?
No, I have not heard about that
Yeah.
shit.
That shit's everywhere. Have you not heard about this? Everyone's making a meme about it.
I get no bitches, bro. That's why.
Motherfucker, but this is
yeah.
memes.
Yeah, it's,
I
no,
have
it's
not
literally
heard
just
about this
memes. So they're coming out with the male birth control pill. I think so. They had already announced it a while back, but it was like still very like early in this phase. I think the reason it's blowing up now is because they're bringing it back and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna start clinical trials," and so everyone
Yeah, it
is
had like a 99% success rate with mice, and then they're now
Yeah.
starting it with fucking.
humans and shit.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Alright.
I think like the at first they're like, "Oh yeah, we're about to start," and then like half the mice ended up like infertile type shit, and so they were like, we gotta take it back to the drawing
Yeah,
board.
fuck.
And so I think now they're having like the good numbers,
Oh, okay.
and now they're gonna start with the human tests, and everyone's making the fucking joke. It's like, oh, you pregnant? Oh, you think that's my baby? I'm on the pill.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I mean, no, it's. I was gonna ask like, what could be like the side effects? Because like
Well,
for girls,
probably
it's
the
like,
same shit as female birth control.
what are the side effects for female birth
There's
control?
like what headaches,
Nausea.
nausea, fucking
Bloating.
You can gain weight and shit.
Gain weight, depression.
Gain
Depression,
weight,
anxiety,
acne, no hair loss. No, I'm asking for myself, bro.
Probably.
Damn it, I'm not taking that shit.
I think it just depends, but it's because like it's kind of like hit or miss with women and shit. It's like, yeah, you're late to the joke, buddy. Anyway,
Yeah, I know.
it's hit or miss with women. Like some of them, it'll be like they'll get all of these fucking side effects and worse, and then other women, it's like I don't fucking feel it. It's like nothing happens to me. It just depends. It's like your immune system. But these are like plausible side effects. That doesn't mean you're gonna get them. It's just like you could type shit. And
So
then
can-
all the fucking women are also taking a TikTok to make the reverse meme of it's like my man on his first week on birth control and it's like being all emotional, throwing a tantrum and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah. Honestly,
Wait.
I'm hyped for that shit. I would take that shit.
Isn't there like different ways
I'm gonna
to
have
like?
oh shit, what's up, homie?
Isn't there like different ways
What's
to
up,
like
homie?
you can take it though?
Yeah, because they have multiple ways. It's like there's the pill, there's the injection, and then they have like a little device that goes into your fucking uterus that like blocks the shit and like kills it.
Oh shit!
Oh, and then one in your arm as well.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like a chip in your arm?
something like that.
I was gonna say like shit, like we gonna have like the double the protection, bro.
Oh God,
Like,
yeah,
both
that's
of us.
me. I'm finna fucking, I'm gonna hop on that shit. But
You for real?
I'm gonna have to wait, honestly, because I don't want to turn out infertile. That's like my worst fear.
Yeah.
And Lord knows I don't have the fucking money to freeze some fucking sperm. So
That makes sense.
I don't want to like hop on some shit and be like, oh, like this shit is actually making you shoot blanks for the rest of life.
Shoot
Like
blanks.
I ain't with that. But
Motherfuckers will take this shit but won't get vaccinated, bro.
on God,
Fucking dumbass.
it's some fucking bullshit. Anyways, up next we got oh shit. So I got a fucking boy. Do I got a fucking story for y'all?
What happened?
Yeah, we got time. Okay, so y'all know in middle school I was a hoe.
I didn't know that shit.
I dated around in middle school, and it wasn't the fact that I dated around. It wasn't like just casual dating. It was like I would hoe bitches over. Like
No way.
like I like broke up a friend group because I dated all the friends. This type shit.
Oh, how am I just now finding out
You're
about
tripping.
this shit?
What the fuck? Anyway, so I did that, right? And so one of them happened to be Allie, which grateful that she came back to me. Big blessing. She actually
mean-
came and sought me out, and I was like, all right. Threw me up on her arm. I never been off it since. But so I dated her for like a month in middle school, and then I dated these other two bitches, and so it was like whatever, right? Come like high school, I was done with both of them, and I was like, all right, get the fuck out of my life. One of them kept trying to like text me back every like couple months or so, And I'd be like, no, bitch, like I never even saved their number. I was like, nah. And then finally, like a couple summers ago, I was like, bitch, stop fucking texting me. And I like blocked her shit. But she has like my fucking number remembered by heart. It's fucking weird, right? And also about that, she fucking posted my shit on TikTok or something. And somebody called me from like LA and they were like, hey, dog, like, what's up? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I happened to answer and I was like, what's up? And he was like, oh, somebody posted your number on TikTok. And he was like, that's how I called you just now. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, I'm just letting you know, like, in case you get weird ass calls that like someone did that shit. I'm like, oh, I think I know who the fuck it is. But, so anyways, so she's like kind of my more crazy ex. The other one isn't so bad. She's just like weird about it, right? And so for the longest time, I thought these bitches were obsessed with me. I thought they would seek me out, at least the other one, especially because this bitch knows my number by heart and she's like posting it on social media like, hey, come mess with him. Like, bitch, that shit was in middle school. I'm literally already graduated. I got this shit like a year ago. And I'm like, what the fuck is you on? Right? And so... And I think both their names start with M, so I think we could call them like the M&Ms or some shit.
Yeah,
Eminem. So, so Eminem here, right? I thought for the longest time they were obsessed with me, right? I was like, you know, fuck it. Dick ain't go crazy. Right? Until recently, so Ali's grandma started working at this school, right? And and one of the M&Ms started working there as like an intern or some shit, you know, like teacher's assistant, whatever. And sino que they like kind of like I guess they were like chatting and she was like, oh, I went to like SFS and or whatever, like we went to the same middle school as her, because like she was like, oh, I have a daughter or a granddaughter that was in that middle school. And they were like, oh yeah. And then they found out it was Ali, and the fucking Eminem was like, oh yeah, we're great friends and this and that. And like, oh, we're always chatting. And the fucking weirdest thing was that she was like, oh yeah, and I'd like go over to their apartment and like play with Panini and shit, which is our black cat. And we're like, dog, I haven't seen this bitch since middle school. She hasn't seen this bitch since middle school either. We have not interacted with them at all. And somehow she fucking knows that we moved out and we have a cat. And she's like trying to play it like, oh, you know, like, oh, we're friends, like this and that, like on some soccer shit.
What the fuck?
And so from that, I was like, what the fuck? Like damn, they can do go crazy. She's still obsessed with me, right?
Nah.
You know, okay. The other ex, who I thought was more tame, fucking Ali started working at Starbucks. She started working at Starbucks. Not hers, but a different one. And then, so as y'all know, Ali loves to fucking dye her hair. And so, and literally every hair color that Ali would get, this other bitch would get it within a week. Same shit. She went blue. She went, what was it, purple? The other bitch went purple.
¿Se rapó?
I don't know, not yet.
Verga.
But like, but like, the other, she, like Ali went like, what else did she go? What else? What other colors have you done, babe?
No estés mamando la verga.
Oh, she's went like blue tips. That bitch got like tried to get blue tips. I think at one point she got like only the ends done, and this bitch tried to do it like that. And like she finally went brown, and that bitch went brown too. And so I reached the fucking conclusion that these bitches aren't obsessed with me. They're obsessed with Ali.
Bro.
Because this is all Ali's shit. Like, Panini is Ali's cat first. Like, she got her when she was still living with her mom. And that's how she was, like, talking about it. And the other bitch literally has, like, tries to have, like, copy-paste the same fucking life as Ali.
What the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck? They can go crazy.
Bro. But how does she keep up with her, though?
Well, it's because they have me blocked on everything. But I don't think they have her blocked on nothing. And so that's why I'm thinking now they're obsessed with her instead of me.
Well,
like
shit,
the fanatization of me has transferred onto her.
Oh, what the fuck?
That shit crazy. I was thinking, I was like, you think they watch the podcast?
I hope they do. Matter of fact, comment. Shit. Yeah. Some shit. Give us our first haters, our first controversy. We love to see it.
Help us blow
Matter
up.
Matter of fact, if you know them, tag them.
Oh, yeah.
You know me. You know who I am.
Can we say
You know who they are.
Can we say names?
Nah. We don't know to find them. Through the grapevine.
I mean,
one of them got glasses. Actually...
This
one of them got glasses.
One of them
He's like, yo, bro.
We're gonna fucking... What's that fucking...
You're gonna describe it to him like those sketch artists?
One guy's a fucking big-ass forehead, bigger than fucking the
Life
people that says no
bitches.
And one of them has a fucking glasses.
Bigger than Megamind, yeah? Nah. I'm just fucking
you know what's fucking hilarious? One time, you know the Fiestas de las Americas?
Yeah.
When I was with my ex, we went down there, and apparently one of them, fuck, I can't say no names, but one of them is like really good friends with her mom and like her side of the family. And then so me and her pulled up, and then she was like, "Oh look, I think Ali knows this girl or Ever knows this girl." And then I was like, "No way, that's the one with the big ass forehead." And she was like, "Bro, chill, that's fucked up." But bro, I don't know how the fuck she ended up going there. Like,
I know, and like I know that one of them still fucking talks about me to this day. But I know both of them are updated and keeping up with Ali and talking about her and shit. And I'm like, what?
Bro, what I'm saying is like, how the fuck did they know that you moved into this apartment?
Probably like from our stories, but we don't even post that much.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. Like they gotta be on the fucking shit,
Bro,
because the most we post
that's what I'm saying,
is like
like-
stories.
Her people that know we moved out are the ones invited to this house.
Exactly.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying, bro.
And I've only
the
told, like, a
podcast,
select
bro.
few of
the
people.
podcast,
Yeah.
bro. The podcast.
They got. I don't think it's from the podcast because I think we would have seen it by now. So
Yeah.
But shit, if you out there, comment. Let us know.
You think?
Nah, we
think,
wouldn't have seen
bro?
it by
I
now.
don't. I don't
Nah,
think
we
so,
wouldn't
bro.
know. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
so. I
Especially if
thi-
it's on YouTube.
Jet tripping.
We can't see views on YouTube.
No. But I'm thinking like the podcast is too recent. This was a while back.
Oh,
I'm telling
shit.
you. Yeah. This was like last year type shit.
Bro.
Jet
Yeah.
tripping.
So it's fucking crazy.
So
man.
it could have had to have been like around the time when you like barely moved out. No?
Exactly.
'Cause
Yeah,
you
like
had-
we were like a month or two like into the fucking apartment, and then her grandma came up and told us that shit, and she's like, "Oh, do you know this girl?" And we were like, "We haven't talked to that bitch since middle school." Yeah,
That's fucking weird.
It is
bro.
fucking weird, man. They on some you shit for real.
On some what?
You shit.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck
Not-
did I
not
do?
You, not you. You, the
I was
Netflix
like,
series.
what the fuck? But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I actually watched that show. It's fucking.
It's
a
good.
good ass show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just good.
Wait, he has that motherfucker locked up, and wait, doesn't he drown him in milk or some shit?
What the fuck?
I
Drown him
forget.
in milk?
Never mind.
Yeah,
never
shut
mind, bro.
We're
Never
watching the
mind.
wrong you.
My fault.
He on Pornhub watching you.
Oh, yeah.
I downloaded the wrong you. My fault.
God damn it. No, but Chad, I just thought that shit was fucking crazy, man.
That's fucking wild, bro. What the fuck?
That's fucking
I
weird.
promise you, I've had minimal contact with these bitches since middle school, and they still on my shit, on our shit. Matter of fact, I should clarify, but
I think the fact
bro,
that
why y'all
like,
bringing the cat in these mouth?
I mean, bro,
I
the fact that
know,
she
like,
knows
the
like the
cat.
cat names and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she knew the cat names. I don't know, but like,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we literally, I rarely post shit at all.
I know.
Yeah,
you
And
don't.
Ali
never.
never. Matter of fact, and Ali sometimes posts on Snapchat, but that's like as far as it goes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her post like any permanent shit unless it's like a picture of me and her doing some other bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's never like, oh, we just moved out, or oh, we did this. Like, it's never been like that. The only time it is on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, like these bitches gotta stay posted
They gotta stay fucking
for this
posted,
shit.
bro.
They got them notifications on or some shit. That's why I'm saying tune into the podcast, put notifications on this home. Matter of
me,
fact,
for
give
real.
us the extra 2 views,
On
please.
me,
yeah,
please.
Get us canceled, bro.
Oh baby,
Get us-
give us our first beef. Matter of
On
fact,
me.
I'll go off on a bitch for real.
On me for real.
We will. Fuck, I'll bring Ali in as a guest so we can
I mean,
rag
yeah,
on him.
that's
We're
fucking
gonna whoop
tight.
some ass.
Yeah.
But bro, don't they got boyfriends though? Like,
That
I have no
weird.
idea because I don't
Weird.
fucking keep up with them.
I think one of them, the one with glasses, did have a boyfriend at some point.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, no, I've heard that she's had like a couple, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that
Yeah,
shit
well,
was
obviously we
middle
don't
school.
care, but like
Yeah,
what I'm trying to
but,
say is like, fuck, like to have a boyfriend, but then keep up with your shit or like Ali shit, like fuck, that's weird.
Something else, man. Like the audio or something, like crazy. That's the shit. Huh?
On that bitch.
She do be that bitch.
I guess so, yeah, bro.
I don't know, man. Shit, some crazy, man.
I know that's actually some crazy shit.
Speaking of something crazy, y'all heard that Nintendo Land is opening up in the
Oh
US?
yeah.
What the fuck is Nintendo Land?
Not Nintendo Land. I'm sorry, Super Mario Land. So
Me caí igual, güey.
Universal, I think, has some rights to Mario and all this shit. And so you know how we have like Universal Studios in Cali and shit?
Yeah.
They're opening up a Super Mario World or like land type shit in the same fucking like area.
Pero ¿y eso pa' qué, güey, o qué?
Pues es como una pinche landia.
Is it just
it's
rides?
like it's like Disneyland.
Is it just
dumbass.
rides? Is it just
Dude,
rides?
Eso pa' qué? It's like Disney World or some shit,
Yeah.
you know? But it's like
Bro,
Mario
I don't know
themed.
how the fuck you didn't get this shit from Super Mario Land. Like, bruh.
Bro, it's because I don't go to amusement parks, bro.
It's
Man, you know what
literally
I was
just
thinking?
Mario
You know what I was
amusement
thinking?
park.
Maybe it was like a ride.
But it's like its own
Land?
section, like a word, like
Well, they
a
can
park
name it,
type
right?
shit.
Oh, that makes sense.
Bro,
Yeah, and I think,
GH Ray,
matter of fact, there's a Universal Studios in Japan, and their shit goes crazy.
Yeah.
They had the Super Mario Land first, and then they also had like a Demon Slayer ride for like the Mugen Train shit, and they also have an Attack on Titan ride or
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit with like food themed and like themed food and whatnot. That shit goes crazy.
Universal's the one where you got like all the people dressed up, right?
What?
all of them do that.
With the Star Wars guys and
Everybody do
That's
that.
Disney though.
Oh, that's Disney. My
Yeah.
fault.
But,
My
Universal
but everybody
is
be doing
like-
that shit anyways.
Universal is like Harry Potter, Shrek,
Jurassic Park.
They got
Jurassic
Harry Potter
Park,
bitch ass.
The
dressed up?
Simpsons.
They got the Simpsons up in there.
Yeah, so the Universal in Cali, I went with Ali. That shit was dope as fuck. And so they have like a couple sections. One of them is like Harry Potter World. Then it's like Simpsons World or some shit. And the other one, they had like a ride for like Transformers, Jurassic Park, and then another one for the Mummy and shit like that. And then they
Yeah,
owned a
that's
bunch
old as
of
fuck.
horror like genres and shit. So we went for like horror nights, and that shit was dope. They had like a bunch of mazes set up for like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Stranger Things.
Oh, that'll go hard.
What's the guy from Halloween? Other shit like that. The Haunting of Hill House.
Oscar Myers.
Oscar Myers. Yes, that's the one.
Bro, that's crazy.
And
Imagine
It was
that.
crazy because when we went, we like there's like tiers to this shit.
For
And so
real?
like we were trying to get on like their bus that they do. They do like a little like bus train thingy that goes around and like gives you trivia about like movies and shit. And like so we were it's like on the top level and you had to go down 2 freaking levels. And from the top you could see that they were like building Super Mario World and like the distance, and that shit was
Oh, that's
awesome.
pretty cool.
Bro,
Shit.
imagine like walking around and seeing Bart Simpson bitch ass just like
Just
on the skateboard.
Yeah,
best
God.
part, best part about that shit was that they had a lard lad some shit.
Oh yeah.
And
A
that-
what?
Lard lad guy. So
You-
it's
you
this
don't
guy
know?
from The Simpsons. This like big ass fucking kid, but it's like a donut shop. And they had like these big ass fucking donuts. They were
No
like $12 a
way.
pop.
God.
Best $12 I've ever spent.
For real?
motherfucker.
You
Yes,
bought them
sir.
ones?
I bought the classic Homer donut, and it was funny because it was me, Ali, and her mom, and I was like, oh, y'all want to try it? Like I bought it for the 3 of us, and so like they had like a bite or two, and we were leaving. I got it as we were leaving. And as we were leaving, they like asked her to do like a survey, and they took her into like a room, and I was like, cool. Like it was like, oh, like come fill out the survey to let us know how we did, how we can improve type shit. And they like got her on it, and so they got her to go to like a room and fill the shit out and whatnot. And they was like, oh, and you can get like a discount. I don't know, whatever. And so I was waiting by the fountain at the front, and I was fucking snacking on that donut, man. I was I literally had almost finished it by the time they got out, and they were like, bro, that shit was for us. And I was like, oh shit,
How
my
much did
bad.
it cost you to get in?
I don't really remember. Do you remember how much it was, Ali? 80 a ticket, yeah. And the Disney World is fucking more expensive.
Wait,
That shit was
but
like
not the
100.
go down for the rides, or
I don't think so. Nah.
so you just pay the admission and you just get in and
Yeah, and then
ride
you just
whatever
pay for
want.
food and shit, yeah.
Pretty much like
that's-
Frontier City. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like an
never
amusement
been
park, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been. I don't.
Motherfuckers only been at OBJ
I've actually-
land. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I've never been to Frontier City either, or like Whitewater
For
Bay,
real?
nothing like that.
I barely be going to the fair, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But the fair goes hard.
The fair to go hard.
The fair does not go hard, bro.
Nah, it does go hard, especially when the rides are all like squeaky and feebly, and it makes you feel like you're gonna die. That's the best part. No. Okay, I guess I brought it up. I guess we have to talk about it. Y'all heard about that fucking 14-year-old that died in Florida State Fair?
Fuck,
Or
bro.
some shit from like the big ass drop. That shit was crazy. The craziest story about that was that when this news came out, I had just woken up, rolled out of bed, hopped on my phone. Motherfucker, that was the first thing I see. The video of this motherfucker like loading them up, because it was like a video of a separate person,
Yeah.
but you could see him on the screen. And from the jump, the thing wasn't closed right. Like you could just tell. And I was like, oh, it's him. If anyone falls out, it's him. How is that fucked up? This is an astute observation that I'm making. Nah.
Can't say that,
Nah,
bro.
that was
You
my
just-
observation.
you
I
just
was
make-
like, that shit's not closed right. He's falling
Nah,
out.
hell no, bro.
nah,
You just
nah,
wait. You're just
You
waiting
were
for an
waiting
excuse.
for the fucking laugh.
Yeah,
Nah,
you're
You're
waiting
going
for
to hell,
fuck
buddy.
up,
First
bro.
class ticket.
Nah.
I was dead staring at this motherfucker.
He was, bro. Like,
Okay.
bro.
This
Well,
shit
yeah,
is
no,
not
you
funny.
could.
This shit
No,
is
you
not
could.
funny.
No, for real. Like, I remember seeing this
Yeah.
shit, and like,
And I
you
was
could see
like,
like pictures, and you
but-
could just see like the
That shit is not secured, right?
at all.
Yeah.
He's just
And-
too fat, bro. He's just too fat.
Yeah, no, and so I saw that, and at first, my first thought was, oh, like he's gonna fly out, like you know how like
But it
they-
goes up slow.
yeah, and
then it
yeah,
goes down
and then I was
fast.
like, and then always go down slow, and it comes down fast. I my thought was that like the thing was gonna break off, like I thought it was gonna be a mechanical failure or some shit, but no, it gets up, it gets down, slips out, hits the fucking floor, and I'm like, holy shit, I did not just see that. I was like, I still had eye burgers and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, me too. Actually, like
And
when I
was like,
fucking barely
hell
woke
no.
up.
And you can see
That
like
shit
one
was
of them. You can
crazy.
hear one of the employees in the video. He's like, "Bro, I thought you strapped him down." And he's like, "Bro, it's not my fault, bro. It's not my."
No,
Like,
and that's the thing. Like,
It's really
it wasn't really anybody's fault because the restraints. So, like, some people were like, "This is why they need to put seatbelts on the shit and this and that." And like, I get it, right? I guess
But-
you can see it, but it's like, objectively, the hydraulic like mechanism for those seats is gonna be better every time because the strap, it can snap or it can like fucking cut into you. But with the
Yeah.
hydraulic press, it's like snug onto you, and then it's like it's a fucking machine. Like it's not just gonna up and let out.
Yeah.
Like especially since it's hydraulic shit. And so I'm like, but like literally from the jump, it didn't close right. And there was kind of nothing the guys could do because homie was just big as hell. He did
Yeah.
not
But
sit
see,
in that seat.
okay, the reason I say it's somebody's fault, like I get what you're saying, but the reason I say it's somebody's fault is because they didn't.
They
let
could have checked it, yeah.
No, but they didn't let him on like a lot of other rides. They
Oh,
didn't
word?
let him on other rides, bruh.
No
because of the
way.
same reason.
And then they decided to let him on
Yeah,
the fucking
and
most dangerous one.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like, I mean, you could have just told bro to hop off.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, like I mean, what's the fucking harm?
maybe
in that?
bro would have got embarrassed, but like, come on.
No,
You know,
that's crazy because I saw that and I
He
was
was-
like, damn,
he was pretty
grown ass
big.
man. This kid is 14.
He was 14, he was
And
big.
He was big as hell. I was like,
But
holy
like,
shit.
but not just like big, but he
yeah,
was
he
like
was tall too,
yeah.
tall, big. That motherfucker built like Shaq.
No, he
I
was
was
good
just about to
as
say
fuck,
Shaq
yeah.
too.
And he was on
He was-
football. I was
he
like,
was
of
in
course he's in
football.
fucking
He's
football.
fucking
Like
good as
with a
fuck.
build like that, who is
Yeah.
it? But I was like, damn, that shit's just sad. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, man.
And it's because like I don't know, because maybe like some rides have the thing where like it comes down, but like every time like it ratchets.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't just have one point of like click.
No, and
Like,
even then, so that's the case on some of them. But then there's the hydraulic ones where it's like it comes down and then it doesn't go up. It doesn't.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like a click, click, click. It's like it's all a hydraulic thing. So it's
Yeah.
like, shh, and then where it stops, that's it. It's not moving.
So I guess the only way for like that shit to happen is if it's one of those where it just comes
Yeah,
down and
where
it
it,
clicks
like,
at a
ratchet.
certain point. You know, because obviously if he's fucking fat enough, it's not gonna like click all the way down to that
Yeah.
point where it needs to be. So
Yeah.
obviously it's gonna move up and down.
Yeah, and that was crazy because like you could see like it was hitting his stomach, but like it still wasn't fucking close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just too big for the
But
ride.
okay, either way though, bro, no. Nah, bro, like both mechanisms aren't gonna fucking work. This is dead ass why they didn't let him on the other ones, bro.
Exactly.
I
No,
guess,
and that's the
yeah.
thing. I was thinking about that too. Like they should just not let him on the ride. But then you get into like the whole body positivity movement and
Yeah.
shit. It's like,
But, like,
you really
no,
just gonna
bro,
deny him
that's-
because he's fat. But
But
at
like,
that
nah,
point-
that
bro.
point, it was kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because he's just trying to enjoy his weekend and he can't get on any of the rides. Like he's gonna hop on Facebook like, oh, there's some fucking bitches. They're not letting me on any of the
But, bro,
rides.
that's better
But
than
then they
death.
let him on
Better
and
than
he
fucking
fucking.
But
die.
some
that's
shit
better than
happens.
death.
That's
dog.
true.
Like I don't give a fuck which way it would have ended up. He's dead now, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's tough.
it
man.
don't matter what fucking way these motherfuckers. Like, bro, if it really matters that much to you about your fucking PR as a fucking amusement park,
Yeah,
You should-
no,
you
and that's the
shouldn't just be a
thing. Like,
fucking-
you could see the operator guy, and it was just like a regular, like, don't give a fuck type of guy. He was
Yeah.
like, whatever, man, just hop on. Like, oh my god.
yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, as soon as it happened, you could tell, like
yeah,
it's,
it was
okay,
that
so
guy's
like, here,
ass.
no, here, I'm gonna give you an example.
Yeah,
So, when I used to smoke, I would smoke and I'd be high as fuck, and then I'd fuck up, and
yeah,
then
like at the job.
or
like
or
wherever
like
you
just
do.
in general, like
Yeah.
I would just fuck up, and then I'd be like, fuck.
Like, I'm way too high for this shit right now.
Yeah, and not even this that, but I'd be like, oh fuck, like what the fuck, like oh shit, dog, like
Yeah,
It would come to a
Fuck,
realization.
yeah, like it would kill my whole fucking like
Yeah,
my whole
yeah.
high and everything. That's what happened right there. Like,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
but
God.
it,
That was a
I'm
sobering
not saying that he
experience.
was fucking like you know,
on something.
but like that's what happened. He was just chilling, and you could just see like that whole like I don't give a fuck like esque
Like,
dead
can't
gone,
fucking
bro.
stop, yeah.
He was like, oh I don't know what happened, bro. Like and this and that. I was like, motherfucker, like.
It's just a sad case, man.
And the thing is, like, it didn't seem like he fell from like so high up, but he did.
But
like,
it was
that
the
shit
momentum because it fucking
yeah,
flipped
and then
him
also
out.
who knows where he landed? You know,
He landed
like,
kind of like on his face type shit.
Yeah, no, but just not, he landed on a rail.
No, he landed right before it.
yeah, like
on the
right
fucking
next to
pavement.
it, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, he like came out and then just hit the fucking floor. Yeah, it was fucking tough.
I saw this other video recently, actually. Just it was pretty recent where there's like that one like eagle one. There's like this one eagle one, and it's like on a zip line. Like you sit with the partner. It's like basically like next to each other, and it's just like a zip line, and you're like, shoo.
Yeah.
Well, this bitch was hanging off of it, bro.
Oh,
like
shit.
she was like from her foot upside down type shit.
What the fuck?
No.
Yeah, but like that's how it was, bro.
Fuck, yeah.
She easily could have died too.
That's just fucking scary, man. That shit. I already have like that paranoid, like I've said in previous episodes. I'm already paranoid like that. So getting on to like fairs and shit and hearing it even like squeak or move in the slightest, I'm already paranoid of that shit. And seeing this shit just ups my fucking paranoia, and I'm like, fuck no, like I'm not getting on this shit. I'm not getting on that shit. Like, man, fuck that, dude.
There's certain rides on it I don't even get on, bro.
Oh god.
I'm a punk for some rides.
It's a gamble to hop on the fucking Ferris wheel at this point, bro. And that's like one of the
Yeah.
most secure ones. Like, I mean, sure, the fucking wheel could just like fucking break off, but
with that attitude.
it
Oh,
will,
God.
right?
It is.
No, but to be honest with you, this is why I don't go to amusement parks. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
fuck
Not
that.
because
Man,
I don't
come
want
on,
to,
bro.
not because I don't got nobody to go with, but because I'm not gonna hop on the fucking rides.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not gonna fucking hop on the rides. Like, you might get one roller coaster ride out of me, and then that's it. Like, I'm done for the night. You know, like,
Understandable.
I would not risk that shit for nothing.
I mean,
Sorry, bro, but like,
No, but yeah, like I fuck with that because it's like, especially like the moving state fairs and shit.
oh
They
yeah,
get up there,
fuck
set it
no.
up in a week, and it's all like shoddy work at best. Fuck that. But then like I went to like Disney World and like Universal, and those are like dead set rides. Like these bitches ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere. We maintain them. We do this and that. Them bitches is dope as fuck because it's
Yeah.
like they get to do more than those moving rides because they don't got to worry about being too violent or whatever because it's set in stone. Like that's where it is.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna stay. But with those, it's like, oh, we're moving, and it's like shit might be secure, shit might not. We might
Yeah.
need to fix it. Who knows?
Yeah, I think I would definitely ride like more rides if we went to like Frontier City or whatever, where it's like it's a set location.
Yeah.
But like at a fair, fuck no.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up riding a fucking ride at the fair.
Yeah, I'd be gone, bro. I don't even
And
give a
most
fuck,
of the
bro.
fucking rides are like lame as fuck, anyways. Like,
Oh, God,
most
a
of
lot
them
of
have
them
to be
don't go that
small
hard,
because
yeah.
they're moving them. So
But man, that's
you really just kind of go there for the food, and even then, it's like, why the fuck go for the food?
the food go crazy, man.
Nah, yeah,
What
I'm
you
good.
mean?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Last time
Well,
I went,
shit, I kind of understand what you're talking about because my girlfriend is the same way, and I respect it. I was like, oh, let's go on the rides, and she was like, no. And, I was like, I was trying to push it, but it's, I get that at a certain
Yeah.
point. Like, motherfuckers just don't want to. And it's okay, like that's totally understandable.
Yeah,
rides
that's a
just
sad
ain't,
fucking
the
case.
thrill just ain't for everybody,
Oh god.
and it's really not that you're like a bitch because you don't want to ride them. Like
Nah,
for
that's
me,
what I'm saying, yeah.
for me, it's just that fact. Like
Nah,
I
you're
don't
a
trust the ride.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Like I just don't trust the ride, like, cause fuck it, I'll hop on a roller coaster, I don't care, like, it's whatever, but it's just the fact that I don't trust the ride, like, I don't feel safe in that
Oh
bitch.
god. Yeah, that shit happened to me in Mexico. I went to like a moving fair, and I waited in the fucking line. No, not that shit. Like I fell out. No. R.I.P. to him.
No,
I
it's
think
because you
his name
stepped
was
on your
like
boot.
Tyler or
And,
some
like,
shit. Bro, these are my work words.
yeah, I know, but like,
Anyways, but like it was called like El Kong or some shit, and it was just like a Superman drop or some shit, right? And literally I had to wait in the fucking line for like almost 30 minutes because they didn't want to let us on because like some shit had fell out or something, and they were like, we don't even know if it's like still good to go. And they were like sat there and like looking at it and like testing it with nobody on it, and I was like, oh shit, I hop on this bitch, I'm gonna die. And so I was like, I don't want to hop on this shit. And my dad and them were like, nah, bro, you have to, little bitch. Like, nah, get on there. I was scared shitless, bro. I was like, this is it. I'm fucking dead. Like, I got up there and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. But no, and then they gave us talkies afterwards, so I was like, all right, worth the risk.
Hey, anything for the talkies.
was it
bro.
just the regular ones, or did they give you like?
It was a small
specialties?
bag, matter of fact. It was like a smaller cylindrical bag. It was fucking weird, but I was like, fuck it.
Yo, shit.
Yeah, R.I.P. to him, man.
Yeah,
He had
yeah,
a whole
for
future ahead of him.
Yeah,
There's
only
no
14,
fucking
bro.
man. I know.
I mean, damn, that's fucking
young.
tough, yo.
That shit sucks when you see like younger people die. Like
Oh God,
you really take in like fuck. That shit's
Yeah.
tough.
I mean,
that's fucking tough as hell. Well, yeah.
I mean,
On
I
that
guess-
somber ass note, I guess we're gonna have to end this fucking episode.
yeah, just go ahead and call
Nah,
it.
let's end it on a better note. Gustavo, have you gotten any bitches recently?
No sir. No bitches. The bitches count is still at 0. Unfortunately,
The search
but
continues.
the search continues. Yes,
I mean, every day that you go on without bitches is a doomsday clock.
across the
Nah.
galaxy, we're still looking for.
Oh, you went to go watch The Batman Alone, ain't you?
Yeah,
That's some good ass shit. How'd
Yeah,
you,
we
how'd you
thought-
feel?
that shit was fire. There was like 2 other fucking people there, bro.
Peak cinema.
I
though,
know,
bro.
that shit
I'm
was
telling you,
fire.
because you could just watch that shit however the fuck you want.
Yeah, and then actually there was like some. I think it was. Matter of fact, I think I'm not 100% sure, but Miss Grant's son Ronnie, I think he went because like there was like a group of people that showed up. But these fucking bozos didn't watch the movie. They like showed up and like just
Fucked around, yeah.
yeah. The 3 that sat in front of me did watch the movie, but these 2 motherfuckers were like laughing, and I was like, why the fuck are you laughing?
Oh,
There's
God.
like barely any jokes in this shit. Thankfully they got up and left, but like
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
there was like 3 or 4 other people there like
That's what's
watching
up.
it. That shit was dope.
Goat shit for
Yo,
real.
Word.
I was gonna ask you, is there like a post-edit credit scene for that movie?
No.
Or was it just the stupid bullshit of like the goodbye?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was just like the text thing. I think.
Because everybody fucking left, and I was like, do these dumbasses not know? Like this
It's
is
DC, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Marvel's
but
the one that does
still,
bullshit.
like,
But
they
yeah,
still
nah.
do shit.
That it's funny because now whenever me and Ali go to watch any movie, as soon as the credit rolls, phone out. Does this movie have a post credit scene?
Yeah.
And that's what we did at the Batman, and it was like yes and no, and I was like, bitch. Yes or no, and then I
Yeah.
like looked, and it was like it's just this bullshit, and I was like, oh, okay, we can go.
Yeah, but it was just me and like 2 other people that stayed for the post credit shit, and then like it was dead silent, and it was just that bullshit that came up, and they were like, we really sat here for this shit just
Oh,
for the
God,
good. And I was
yeah.
like, yeah, pretty much, bro.
That's some bullshit. Matter of fact, when we went to go watch it, they didn't even play any like previews for any other movies or
For
nothing.
real?
I think they were having like technical difficulties or some shit, and so like it was there. We got there like barely on time, and the screen was just dark. There was no previews for like a fat ass minute. We were just talking amongst ourselves in the dark, and then bam, the movie starts, and we're like, what the fuck?
The movie was really fucking good, bro.
Yeah, that shit was good. Honestly,
really fucking
loved Robert Pattinson in that hoe.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad I went alone
Yeah,
because I didn't want to talk to anybody while watching that
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
movie.
exactly.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Well, shit, hell yeah.
Help me enjoy
Go
that
ahead
shit
and-
for
Oh,
real.
God. Well, yeah, that's some goat shit. So, yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. That was to end it on a less somber note.
Less summer
I
note.
mean, yeah.
Still no bitches, but like you know,
We gonna
do-
get there someday.
yeah, we doing
one
better.
day. We
Yeah,
gonna
we
get it one day.
We doing better, homie. Well, shit,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
for sure. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be well. This is
Take care
episode
of your health
19.
and your wealth. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Take care of your
Y'all already
health
know
and
the
wealth.
biz. Follow us everywhere.
I
What are
mean-
we on? Instagram, Twitter,
everything.
TikTok. Like us on all this shit.
I mean,
We're also on
Spotify.
YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast. Follow us everywhere. Heart our shit, goddamn it.
I mean,
You know the
5
biz.
stars and shit.
Share
homie.
us on your stories to your mama, to your daddy, to your bitches, anybody, bruh.
To your coworkers and your fucking boss, man, dog.
Oh,
Everybody,
God.
dog.
Mhm.
Just let them know. Be like, hey, y'all heard about
Yo,
this new
yo,
skeleton
listen to
rap.
the skeleton rap.
Matter of
Yes, sir.
fact,
It's like,
if
yo,
you're in
what the-
class,
You gotta talk about it like. You gotta talk about it like, hey, bro, you seen that new
Like, it's
skeleton
peak.
rap?
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean? Yeah, you gotta talk about it like, is that? You're like, skeleton rap, bro? What's that, bro?
only the greatest podcast you ever heard.
Bro, this was these 3 dope ass motherfuckers, and they're gonna be like, bro, this skeleton rap, I gotta get on it, bro. Like,
Yes, sir.
there you have it,
gotta
bro.
let them know.
I mean,
Put them on.
I mean, straight up, well, shit, y'all take care of your health and your wealth.
Yes, sir.
You know, much love out here. I give y'all all a good night kiss. Everybody that fucking likes. Okay, cool.
Take
Yeah,
it away.
take care of yourselves. We want to see y'all in the next episode, homie. You know,
Yes, sir.
It's
Come
got-
back.
this officially, this skeleton raps.
Good there, buddy. You put
Yeah.
a pig on me, man.
This officially skeleton wraps this whole up.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
We'll see you in the next one.